Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to COINAHOLICS Autonomous. Today's coin is the 1941 5-cent piece from Newfoundland. Okay, how is everyone today? Well, hopefully you said good. Today we're here to look at quite a rare coin. It is the 1941 5-cent piece from Newfoundland. That's right, Newfoundland. Much like the United States, where the various states, eventually came into confederation, and Canada had the same kind of thing. A lot of their maritime provinces were not a part of Canada for some time. So subsequently they developed their own currency. And, well, such is the case of the coin we're looking at today. They had, well, pennies, nickels, dimes. They've had it all in Newfoundland. Like Prince Edward Island. They came into Confederation a lot earlier than Newfoundland did. They had one 1-cent coin that was made in 1871, and I do have one of those down the road. I will do a video on it. But that was the only year and the only coinage they ever developed out of Prince Edward Island, where Newfoundland had, they were the last holdout. They were the last Canadian province to come into Canadian Confederation, and hence, well, the coin we're looking at today. Okay, let's start with the numbers. And this is, keep in mind, it's one of the tiniest coins in existence. It is, let's start with the thickness of the coin was 0.93 millimeters. As well, it had a diameter of 15.49 millimeters. Its metal makeup was sterling silver, 92.5% silver, and 7.5% copper. It had a weight, a very small coin, of 1.17 grams of silver and copper. And as you can see, it had a very low mintage, actually, of 612,641. Now, as you'll see later in the coin, I actually have, or pardon me, later in the video, I have two of these coins. One that is starting to, well, let's just say it's starting to tone, where the other one has completely pretty much toned up. It's quite different. Anyways, staying with the numbers, the greatest sale of this coin was in 2017, Heritage Auction House. It was a mint state 66 from PCGS, and it went for $352.50 for a 66. Where 66 is not the highest grade for this coin. Presently, there are 14 coins that have graded at a mint state 65. They're said to be worth $132. There are 4 coins that have graded at a mint state 66. And, well, $353 is what they're said to be worth. Basically the highest grade, or the highest sale of the coin. And the highest grade for this coin is a mint state 67. and there are 2 of them, and well, none is ever sold. So I have no idea what they're worth. I could just imagine though, you know. I'm pretty sure, well, guaranteed it's 4 figures, but it might even go as high as 5 figures, just because of the rarity of the coin. The designers of this coin is Percy Metcalf and George A. And I don't know how to pronounce this. Desaulles. It sounds like a Aboriginal name, actually. Okay, today let's go to the reverse of the first coin. Now, this is the coin that is really starting to tone, but hasn't toned all the way yet. As you can see along the top, it says Newfoundland. Below that, it says 5 cents, 1941. A little bit below that, it says C. Now, all that is surrounded by a ribbon on the coin. Now, as you can see, there isn't much in the way of dings on this coin. The fields are relatively clean. Hard to tell because of the toning patches on the coin. But, ultimately, it is a very decent representation of the coin. Now, let us go quickly to the obverse of coin number 1. Now, along the top it says George, Roman numerals V1 for 6. D. Gra, which is short for Gracia, Rex et Ind Imp. In a nutshell, George VI, King. Yeah, King. By the grace of God, King of all the Britons, and Emperor of India. Now the obverse, well, it's actually there isn't a lot of wearing on this coin, because much like a lot of Canadian coins on the obverse, the crown and the ear are the highest points of the coin. Now the crown is, well, it's basically, yeah, it's all there, and the ear is also all there. Now this side, it's the same thing. The fields really look half decent, but because of the toning and it's coming in patches, it's really kind of taken away from your ability to get a good grasp of exactly how good they are or aren't. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now let's quickly go to the reverse of coin number 2. Okay, as you can see, the color difference is quite different because this one has completely started its toning process. Along the top, same thing, Newfoundland, 5 cents, 1941, ribbon, the whole spiel. Now, this coin has actually got... well, the detail is really good. The field's very hard to tell, but it's actually a very nice example of this coin. Now, let us quickly go to the obverse of the same coin. Okay, quick. Same thing. George VI, King, with the grace of God, King of all the Britons, and Emperor of India. The same thing, although this side does have a little bit open on it. Same as the other side. It is definitely, you know, the color has come in. A couple of little silver patches on this one. But, you know, same thing. Here you can actually see that the ear is well intact, but the crown is starting to fade along the band. So it does have a little bit of wear to it, but ultimately it's a very good shape for its year, truly. Anyways, that is all I have to say about the 1941 Newfoundland 5-cent piece. If you haven't yet, I would really appreciate it if you liked, subscribed, and hit the bell icon for, well, to be informed of future videos coming to you. As well, I mean, a comment, you know, if you happen to have one of these, shoot a comment down below, and we can, you know, talk about it. Anyways, next time's coin will be 3 examples that I have, all very high mint state, of the 1943 steel United States 1 cent. And as I say in all my videos, be safe, be smart, and enjoy your coin search. Goodbye.
What?